Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here. Ready for some more baseball action? Payoff pitch action. The 1987 NLCS, game number 5. And in this replay, the Giants are up 3-1 and could end the NL in 5 games, just like Detroit did the upset in the AL. So we're going to get started. We got Giants have Rick Reuschel on the mound today, and Greg Mathews for the Cardinals. Both of them faced each other in game 1, and Rick Reuschel took the win and Mathews the loss. So here we go. Here we go. Vince Coleman leading off for the Cardinals today. Vince playing left field. We got 7. It's in play. 55. Go up here to in play. This versus the righty. Oh, it's going to be up here. Why can't I see today? 55, and it's a ground ball, ground out the short, 6-3. I've got to make a camera adjustment. And it brings up Ozzie Smith, shortstop. And that's a 2, so we got a 5, another in play, 71. That'll be way up here. 71. I'm still having a hard time seeing what is up with this. I can't even see that. Fly out to center. And Tommy Herr, second baseman. 8. It's tough. 84. That ain't going to be tough enough, though. It'll be up and out, but it'll be up here, and we got looks like a ground ball is short, 6-3. So the Cardinals go down quietly in the top of the first. Greg Mathews on the mound. Robbie Thompson, the second baseman, leading off today for the Giants. And it's a 9. Oh, we're going ballpark right off the bat here. Robbie is a right-hander. I re-roll him. 83. And it'll be an in play. 55 versus the lefty. No. That's a ground out. Third, 5-3. Kevin Mitchell, third baseman. 5. Patient, 27. He should get rewarded on that one. He is a lefty. 27. He draws the walk. Here comes Jeffrey Leonard. 7 in play. 44 versus the lefty. And it's going to be up here, 44, and it's a ground ball to first. And we're going to be checking for the double play. Okay, so 7's the number. We got to look at the lowest double play. So that's an 8. That's a 7. It is not lower, so that's going to be a field. Runner's going to be out at second. He's going to be safe on the fielder's choice. And here comes Candy Maldonado. And we got 8. And it's tough. 94. That'll be a note up here. 94. And that's a fly out to left. And the Giants do no damage in the first. Reuschel back on the mound to face Dan Dreesen. 6 is tough. 31. Is it tough enough? He's versus the righty. 31. Struck him out. Here comes Willie McGee, the center fielder. 9. This is an in play. 0-5. It's going to be a good one versus the righty. 0-5. That's a double down the line. St. Louis with the first runner in scoring position. Here comes Terry Pendleton. 1 out and runner on second. We got 8. And it's tough. 56 versus the righty. And it's going to be up here. And it's a fly out the right. I'm not sure if that guy's going to advance or not. Let me check on that. Yes, and the fly out to center or right. Guy on second base with a run rating of 7 or more advances, and he does advance to third. That's a fly out to right. Jason Morris got the duties today. Playing right field. 8. Tough. 17. He might have got him. He did. Struck him out to get out of that jam. So the Cardinals threatening, but no damage. And comes Mathews. Chili Davis, center fielder today. 5. Patient. 88. That's not going to be patient enough, though. Versus the lefty. Nope. 88. That's a ground ball. It's the short. 6-3. There's Will Clark, first baseman. 7. Another in play. 59. Nope. That's a fly out the left. Here's Bob Brenly, the catcher. And it's a 7. In play, 73. Oh, no, 73 is way up here. That's a fly out to center. Okay, we're through 2. No score. Rick Reuschel will face Tony Pena, the Cardinal catcher. 4. In play. 60 versus the righty. And it's going to be an out. And the ground out the third, 5-3. With the pitcher Mathews to the plate. 5, another in play, 58. And he's a 9, so we just go down there. It's an in play. I say, yeah, in play. Yeah. 56. And here we go with the fly out the right. 2 down. Top of the order, Vince Coleman. Vince rounded out the short his first time up there. 6, tough. 99, that'll be way up here, and that's a long fly out to center. Nobody scores in the top of the third. Okay. Matthews back on the hill. Yerby, the shortstop. That's a 5. Patient, 51. He might have waited long enough. This is versus the lefty, though. No, he didn't. 51. That's a ground ball to the third, picked up easily and thrown over, and he's out of there. And here's Who's hitting 3? That's the left column. 5, patient. 0-2. Then he draws the walk. Got a good eye for the pitcher batting there. Okay. Robbie Thompson. 1 on, 1 out. 7. It's another in play. This should be a good one. 18. It is, and it's a base hit. Let's check the runner. Okay, we got a ball booked in the right field. The runner on first advances 1 base. Runner on second scores, so he goes 1 base. Okay, first and second, with 1 out for Kevin Mitchell. Giants, first time they got anybody into second on the scoring position. 10 in play, 70. That's not going to be good enough, though. What do we got here? Okay, we got a ground ball to second, and this ends in a 0. Timeout. The result of that last play was a fielder's choice. Runner Thompson was out at second. Mitchell safe at first, and Reuschel moved over to third. So first and third with 2 outs. 5, patient, 48 versus the lefty. That can be good enough. It's a pop out to short, and that's going to end the threat. We are through 3 with no score here in this crucial game for the Cardinals. Okay, Reuschel back on the mound. Ozzie Smith leading off. Ozzie flew out the center his first time. 10, patient. This is going to be a good one for Ozzie versus the righty, and he draws the walk. Okay, Ozzie's got a pretty good running rating here. He's a 5. Let me look this up. Ozzie's got a B rating. The catcher's got a 2 arm, so we're going to be looking at 2B, which equates to, let's see what we got here on this chart. 2B is normal. We're going to flip over this card and check the stealing. Normal. And he's in there with a stolen base. So Ozzie uses the legs to get over there in the scoring position with nobody out. Okay, and here comes Tommy Herr. 6 is tough. 94, that'll be up here. That's a fly out the left. Dan Dreesen. Struck out his first time. 9 in play. 65. Up here, 65. Okay, it's a ground ball is short. We're going to check for this 9 is not going to be lower than the DP ratings. Either DP the lowest. So it's going to be a field. Oh, where did the ground out go? Let's see. Again, 65. Went to short, so he holds. So it's 6-3. Ian McGee. 7 in play. Oh, this is going to be a good one. In play versus the righty 0-1. We got a double. That run is going to score, and the Cardinals have taken the lead. That's his second double in a row. The Cardinals have taken the lead. Give him an RBI, McGee. Okay. Terry Pendleton. McGee's got him down today. 5 in play. 99. Let's look up here to 99's a fly out the left. for the third out. But the big run to take the lead, 1-0. Okay, Mathews back out on the mound. Maldonado. Candy flew out the left his first time. Rolling around here, we got a 8. It's tough. 43 versus the lefty. 43 versus the lefty, and there's a base hit. Oof, got a good one there, Candy. Yes, sirree. Chili Davis. Giants don't want that one run to hold up. 4. Another patient. 92, but it ain't going to be patient enough. 92, and we got to fly out the left. 1 down, 1 on Will Clark. And it's a 3. And it's patient 44. And he hit him. Hit by pitch. I got runners at first and second again. With 1 out for Brinley. 7 in play. Uh-oh, we got this is a rare play. Time out, I get the charts. Okay, so we're using the in play, runners on base, and it's continued, so it must be on the start on the other side. Runners on base in play, and then we're going to re-roll. 84. And 84 says the shortstop reaches a ball grounded up the middle and fires to first. The ball clearly beats the batter, but the ump rolls the first baseman, pulled his foot off the base, and is safe with the single. All runners score while the first base argues with the umpire. Wow, isn't that crazy? That is really wild, crazy. And so we're going to give him a single, Brinley. And these guys are both going to score to give the Giants the lead. That's wild. That's really wild. Okay, then here's your rebate. Greg Mathews not happy with the whole situation here. He just got the lead because of an argument on they didn't call timeout and they argued and because 9. Oh, we're going to the ballpark again. He's batting both, so he'll be a right-hander against him. 40. It'll be a wheelhouse versus the lefty. 93. And that'll be way up here. A deep fly out the left. And here comes the pitcher. Reuschel. He walked and got stranded at third his last time up there. 8 is tough. 87. The Toughs don't reach that high. Where are you at, Toughs? Oh, yeah, struck him out. But 2 big runs on the argument at first base. And we're going to the top of the 5th. Reuschel back out there feeling a little bit joyful at the turn of events there. Okay, and here's John Morris, top of the 5th. 8, tough. 39 versus the righty. That's a base hit. Morris says, we're not going to give up that easy. Morris comes right back, gets the lead runner on again. Tony Pena. 6. Tough. 80. That's probably going to be up here. It is. It's a fly out to center. They are not. They're going to let him bunt. Timeout. Bunting's been a tough thing for me to try to figure out in this game. Okay, so we're using this card here, but Greg Mathews has a C bunting rating. But if we looked at this card and it says 5 through 12, does that mean that I would have to throw the dice and the 5 through 12 would be good? I'm not. I'm just going to go by the C. Matthews trying to get the runner over there so he doesn't come out of the game. We'll check the bunt on the C. Oh, and the lead runner is out. Wow. And he is. That is a fielder's choice on the bunt. Crazy. Sack bunt. Fielder's choice. Wow. Wow. That was big, Mathews. And here comes Vince Coleman. Everything going against the Cardinals right now. 2 outs, 1 on. 6. Tough. 99. Up way up here. That's a fly out the left. Right. Okay, Mathews back on the mound. Top of the order, Robbie Thompson here in the 5th. His fatigue's a 6, so he's got this one more inning, and then he still won't have to use it because he hasn't let up 3 runs yet. 10. In play, 77. Way up here, 77, and that's a fly out to center. Kevin Mitchell. Uh-oh, wheelhouse, not good. 30 versus the lefty. 30, and Kevin Mitchell just put it in the seats for another run. Okay, Jeffrey Leonard. Bullpen's active now for the Cardinals because he let up 3. The next inning, you'd have to use one of those cards, and they don't want to do that. 6. It's tough. 32 versus the lefty. 32, and that's a double down the line. They're getting to him now. Getting to him too easily. Bullpen's working harder right now. There's Maldonado. We're on second, 1 out. And this is a 4, so we got a 9. We got a ballpark. Okay. He is a right-handed hitter. 17, it's going to be a wheelhouse versus the lefty. 55. 55. That is a triple for Candy Maldonado. Wow. They've hit a home run, a double, and triple the last 3 batters. Boy, they're trying to get out of here. One more guy on and you're done, Mathews. 1 out. Runner on third. And stranded, they said. 7. In play. 80. 80. It's a fly out to center. And it's in play. That's just a fly out the center. He would have scored if he'd have had a 7-run rating, but he only had a 6. So he holds there. There's Will Clark. 5. Patient, 31. This is not going to be good. 31, and that's a base hit. The run scores. And that is all from Greg Mathews because he needs to use one of those cards. I forgot to use it before that. Oh, no. He does not have to use it yet. So we're going to let him, because he's let up now. He's let up 5 runs. 1 more run and he would have had to use it. Brenner, 8. Tough, 71. And this is going to be the third out. Fly out to center. But not before they scored 3 big runs to take a 5-1 lead. Wow. They're not looking good for the Cardinals here, folks. Reuschel, feeling pretty happy with that offensive outburst there. Ozzie Smith leading off. This is the 6th, which is his fatigue inning, but he hasn't let up 3 runs, so he does not have to use one of those cards, which I don't like to use. I'll put a reliever in before I use those. Okay, 9. In play, 11. This is not going to be good for Reuschel. 11 in play. And that's a base hit for Smith. They are not going to try to steal this time. Now they're down 4 runs. And they need base runners. Tommy Herr. 11, another in play. And 14, another good one. 14, that's a base hit. Let's check the runner. It's a long single into the gap. The runner on first advances 2 bases, runner on second. So we got runners at first and third now with nobody out. Cardinals trying to desperately make a comeback here. Yeah. And here comes Dan Dreesen. 10. Patient. 40. Watch out. That's the righty. 40. Draws the walk to load the bases. Wow, what's going on here, folks? Reuschel got those runs, and then he got pretty complacent out here. All right, here's Willie McGee, who has doubled his last 2 times up. This is only 2 times up. He's doubled both times. Okay. 7 in play, 95. The 95 is a fly out the left. Let's check his. We just checked his run rating is a 7, so he is going to score in a sac fly. The other runners will hold. McGee gets another RBI. Okay, Pendleton. 1 out, 1 in. 4, another in play. 53 versus the righty. This is up here now. We got to fly out the right. And his is 7, so he is going to move over, but it's just a fly out the right. Then he's going to advance to third, so we have runners at first and third now with 2 outs for John Morris. John's 1 for 2 singles last time up there. 5, another in play, 38. Oh, and it is a base hit right at the top of it, right here, versus the righty. We got a base hit for Morris. Let's check the running. Line drive into left field. Runner on first advances 1 base. So this guy's going to score. He's going to second. And that is another RBI. That is now 3 runs. So I don't want to pull him till the inning's over, so I'll show you how this works. And once he's in his fatigue inning, which he is, you're going to get a starting pitcher fatigue card. He lets up 3 runs, and he's in that inning. Okay, so things can change on there. So we got Morris, we got Tony Pena coming to the plate. Most likely, if he gets on, a pinch hitter. 8. It's tough. I think he got him. Versus the righty. Struck him out. That's a big strikeout. But they got 2 runs. It's 5-3 now. Timeout. Pitcher coming in from the bullpen for the Cardinals. Okay, Bob Force on the mound for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the 6th. Urbe coming up, but the Giants leading 5-3. 10. Oh, going ballpark. And he's bats both, so he'll be batting lefties against him. 87 is going to be an in play. 31 in play, and there's a base hit for Uribe. Okay, got a pinch hitter coming in now for the pitcher for Reuschel, and it's Mike Aldred. Okay. Five in play. 20. This could be a good one against the righty. 20, and it's a base hit. Force not doing any better. Check the runner out and see where he goes. Here we got up the middle into center, and the runner on first advances 2 bases. And as a reliever, he's long, so that means 3 runs or 3 innings before he has to use a card. So Alderette does his job. And here comes Robbie Thompson. 10, another ballpark, and this is a righty. Giants trying to blow it wide open here. 46, and it's going to be wheelhouse versus the righty. 25. That is a double. So we got a double. Let's check the runner for that runner on first for the double. The double is a long liner into the right field. The runners advance 2 bases. So he scores. He's going to third. And there's an RBI for Thompson. 3 guys up, 3 hits. Kevin Mitchell. 8, tough. 23 versus the righty. Struck him out. That's a big strikeout. If they have any luck, they can't turn a double play. Okay, Jeffrey Leonard. 8 again, tough. 45. 45 against the righty is a base hit. Wow. We're checking the runner. Ball blooped in, the runner on first advances 1 base. So we got the bases. Oh, we got the runner for this guy went to third. This guy scored. And there's an RBI for Leonard. And the Giants are walking away. Here's Maldonado. He's 2 for 3. He's singled and tripled so far this game. 4 in play. 84 versus the righty. That'll be up here. We got an 84. Okay, it's a ground ball to short. We do have a runner on first, so we're going to check it. And this is a 4. This could be a good one. This could be the double play they needed. And it is a double play. We'll go 4-6-3. Get them out of the inning. But not before they scored 2 more to go up 7 to 3. Top of the 7th, Giants have a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Price. Joe's short, so that means 2 innings or 2 runs. And this Force is not going to be batting. So we had enough of him anyway. Pinch hitter coming in. Okay, Danny Cox coming in the pinch hit for the pit for Force here in the top of the 7th. And here, Price is a short, 2 runs or 2 innings for that card. 11, patient. 66. What am I doing here? What did I just do here? Timeout. Jeepers, Bill. Okay, now we're straight. It's Jose Quindo, who's the pinch hitter here in the 7th. Got my cards all mixed up there a second. Sorry about that, folks. 8, tough. 75 versus the righty. No, he's a lefty. Tough. That's going to be up here. Fly out to center. Okay, one down. And we got Vince Coleman. Vince is 0 for 3 in the game. 7, tough. 68. Nope, going to be up here. 68. We got a ground ball on the second. Picks it up, fires over to first for the second out. And Ozzie Smith. Ozzie's 1 for 2, plus a walk. He scored twice. Stole the base once. 8 again is another tough. This guy's a pretty tough pitcher here. 60 on the tough. Versus the lefty. Nope, not good enough up there. That's another ground ball, a second, 4-3. So the Cards go down in the 7th. Okay. On the mound is Ricky Horton for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the 7th. Ricky's a short, 2-2. Chili Davis. Chili is 0 for 3. 8, patient. 54. That could be, and he's a lefty. 54. That's a base hit. Chili lines it in the left. And just hitting every pitcher that gets on the mound out there. Here comes Will Clark. 4, ballpark, and he's a lefty. 83 is going to be an in play. 87. Okay, we got a ground ball at second. This is a 4. This might be a double play. That's a 5. And that's a 4, so there's not lower. Oh, that's crazy. That's fielder's choice. So Chili's out at second. Clark's on for the third time for different ways. Fielder's choice, single and a home run. No, a hit batsman, I'm sorry. And here's Brenly with 1 on and 1 out. 6 in play again. 43 versus the lefty. That's going to be up here. This is a ground ball to third. So now we're checking 6 on the DP. It's not going to be lower, so it's going to be another fielder's choice. And Uribe. 8, patient. 24, that's going to get him on, and that's a base hit. And what do we got going here? A sharp liner drops in front of the left field. The runner at first ranks 1 base. We got runners on first and second. You know, what kind of a lead do they have? 7-3. You know, they're going to let Joe Price bat. He's a 5 because they want him to pitch another inning. He pitched so well. They think he can. They think he's the man. There's Ricky Horton, the opposite pitcher, Joe Price. 4, a ballpark for the pitcher. Okay, he's a left-handed hitter, and it's rare on the ballpark. Are you kidding me? Here we go. Here we go. Ballpark or wheelhouse, runners on base for a rare play. 97. Third base ranges into foul territory for a foul ball, but it bounces off his glove. Shortstop with a range of A or B is able to catch it before it hits the ground. Okay, let's check the St. Louis shortstop. The range is A. Ah, this is funny. Huh? The range is catch the ball before it hits the ground. All other shortstops are unable to get to it. All runners hold. So that is going to be a P6. So that's three. Going to the top of the eighth. That's cool. Another pretty funny one, huh? Top of the ice, Joe Price back in mound. He just had some fun now. Can he pitch to reward them for letting him bat? That's the big question now. Here's Tommy Herr in the top of the eighth. Five is tough. 97 is going to be, I mean, he's a lefty. So it's going to be way up here. 97 is a fly out the left. Here is Willie McGee. What did I just do? No, it's Dan Dreesen. I'm sorry. Dan Dreesen. Okay. 7. Tough again. 47. 47. That's going to be up here, and his ground ball is short for the third. 5-3. And McGee. Okay, that's a 9. It's a ballpark. McGee's batting right-handed. 76. It's going to be an in play versus the lefty. Oh, another rare play. It's an in play rare play. I guarantee you, I've never had this many rare plays. Okay, here we go. There's nobody at the bases are empty. It's an in play rare play. 50. Bang the camera to death there, Bill. They don't even have it on the same chart, so I gotta look for another chart now. Timeout. Okay, it was a 50. Here's what this one is. Batter hits a slow roller near the third baseline. If the visiting team is batting, it is. The pitcher makes a terrific barehanded play to throw to first, throw out the batter at first base. All right, it's going to be 1-3. Price makes a nice play. No, I'm not. I don't know if he should have been using that card. It says 2 innings or 2. So if he's in his fatigue inning, he should have been using the card, but he wouldn't have done nothing anyway. So here we go. We're going to the bottom of the eighth. They're gonna let him pitch the next inning anyway. Try to get him a safe. Okay, bottom of the eighth. Ricky Horton back on the mound for the Cardinals, and Robbie Thompson leading off. This is his second inning. It is his second inning. So he needs to use one of those cards. You should get to see this a little bit. Okay. I'm going to get a little slower here now. Okay, here we go. Robbie Thompson. Grayson Horton. Okay. 2. We got Wheelhouse. Okay. Change ballpark to Wheelhouse. Wheelhouse defense and in play, no changes, play as normal. Okay, so he's a wheelhouse and he's 79 versus the lefty. And it's going to be an out. Fly out to center. Okay, Kevin Mitchell. Wheelhouse again. How do I do this with these dice today? I'm throwing the zeros now. Now the wheelhouses. Okay, 15 versus the lefty. 15, and that baby is in the seats by Kevin Mitchell, his second home run of the game. Wow. They've just treated everybody meanly today. Okay, Jeffrey Leonard. 6 in play. 13. We're going to have another hit here versus the lefty, and it's a base hit. That's 3. It's his third hit in a row during this game. Candy Maldonado, when the game's over, stand by. I'll give you finals. I'll come right back with some finals. Talk to you about the World Series if this is the end. 7. Tough. 19 versus the lefty. Struck him out. 2 down. And Chili Davis. 7. Tough. 10. Struck him out. Well, they get a little bit mad after the home run. But we're going to the top of the 9th. Leave that card right out there. They want to try to reward him with a save. Joe Price wanting to get his third inning in for the save. And here's Terry Pendleton at the top of the 9th. The score now is 8-3. This would be a miracle comeback. 7, there's Tough. 39 versus the lefty. Oh, he almost got it, but he didn't. 39. That's a ground ball. The first base picks it up and takes it himself. John Morris. John's got 2 hits this game. So, coach, you should have been playing me a little bit more in the series. 12. We got defense. The first time we got defense, all right? So we're going to be checking the error rating on the third baseman, which is Kevin Mitchell. And his error rating is a 3. So now we're going to be looking at this right here, down here on this 3. We're going to roll these 2. 23. And it is an error. And so we're going to flip this one over here. It's an error on the third baseman. We're going to check the error. If it's an infield, it's a 1. 1 base. Okay, so we got E5. Tony Pena. 7 is Tough again. 35 versus the lefty. And this is a base hit. They are not giving up. Let's check the progress of the runner. Line drive, the runner advances 1 base. First and second, 1 out, and the pinch hitter coming to the plate. Earlier, I wanted to just clarify something that I said earlier was about the relievers having to use the card in their fatigue inning. It's after their fatigue inning. So this is the first inning he should have had to use this, but that's okay. Here comes the pinch hitter, Bob Melvin, with 2 on, 1 out. Joe Price getting a little tired out there. They might have to pull him if he lets 2 more guys on. 7 is Tough again, 59. Not going to be tough enough, though. He's going to be up here, and we got a ground ball to second with a 7 as the double play number. 7, 8, and 5, so it's not as a fielder's choice. Okay, yeah. So he'll move to third. He'll be out at second. And the top of the order, Vince Coleman. 10, patient. 97, wasn't patient enough. 97, that's a fly out to set left. The game and the series is over. I will be right back. Okay, before I do anything else, I just want to tell you I made a big error here in this bottom of the top of the ninth with the pinch hitter. I had Bob Melvin pinch hit for St. Louis. He's a giant. I don't think they would have done any better anyway. So I got to leave it at that. I can't go back and redo the game from that point. So anyway, the final was 8-3. The Giants scored 8 runs on 14 hits and they committed 1 error. St. Louis had 3 runs on 6 hits with no errors. Rick Reuschel got his second win of the NLCS, and Mathews got his second loss. So, what was a replay of 1987 has now turned into the World Series will be a what if, because both the Giants and the Detroit were eliminated in real life, but they're going to be playing here. So what I'm going to probably do for the pitching staff, I'm going to look at the pitchers for the both teams, and I'll pick 3 starters for each one, and probably using the 3 they started this series with, and then we'll go from there. So, SoCal Saber saying thank you for stopping by. Go down there and hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and stay safe.